sketch was requested by Belhill Mayer. Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Belhill Mayer, and today we are going to learn a little history about Pro Pinball. Oh yes, Pro Pinball, one of the best gaming franchises ever existed by Empire and Interplay. Alright, I have 3 guests to talk about 3 games, and the first guest goes to Dylan McCarthy. Thanks Belhill Mayer, the Pro Pinball legacy all started with the very first game, that is, the Web. It's a simulation game by Cunning Developments, Empire and Interplay. It uses pre-rendered from an intricate 3D model. Players can score extra points by making combos, performing a move twice in a row. Hitting targets at the far end of the table activates the game's missions, in which the player must hit lighted ramps or bumpers. Look at the design, nice and smooth looking, even the music soundtrack kicks butt. It says on Wikipedia that this game has mixed reviews between the good and bad. Alright, next game is Timeshock with Dylan's lovely wife, Emily McCarthy.
Thanks Belhill Mayer. Pro Pinball Timeshock is the sequel to the Web and was released in 1997 on PC and 1998 PlayStation. The inclusion of a time machine fixture on the table facilitates the game's time travel theme. At any one time the player is in one of a handful of time zones. The main ones being the present day, distant future, ancient Rome and prehistoric age. And the details of particular rewards and objectives are themed towards current time. It has features around the drains to give the player opportunity to save the ball, and a skilled player can employ these techniques to extend ball times considerably.
What do you think of the design of Timeshock, Emily? Or rather Timeshock?
Oh yes, the Timeshock design, amazingly realistic with cutting-edge dynamic lighting.
Alright, so we have actually 4 guests instead of 3 because there's 4 Pro Pinball games, and here's the 3rd game and guest. And give it up for a woman with a pink beanie, Kumi.
Thanks Belhill Mayer. So this prequel of the franchise is called Big Race USA and is themed around traveling around the United States in a car, similar to the Williams physical table Red and Ted's Roadshow. It is notable for having a lot more simulation features than its predecessor Timeshock, such as ability to configure table angle, flipper strength and how worn the table should appear to be. It also features a skill level setting. And the United States design seems more precise in signals and the cars look cool, and it has a water slide on top left. This design is considered my favorite.
That's great to hear, Kumi. So here is the 4th and most recent Pro Pinball installment with the 4th guest, DeLorean. Thanks Belhill Mayer. Pro Pinball Fantastic Journey has elements of the game including combinations of Victorian-era settings, steam-powered machinery, steampunk-style nautical adventures and fictional islands. The player's perspective of the pinball table here is from approximately 1 foot, or 30 centimeters above the table. The pinball flipper and plunger controls are operated by joystick gamepad or keyboard. There are 5 adventures in the game, each requiring the user to trigger certain elements of the board to keep the game moving forward. And the design gets more inspiring and wicked sick but awesome. It sure is a fantastic journey indeed. That's great fellas. Pro Pinball was a great franchise that it deserved more games. Alright ladies and gentlemen, we will do a quick gameplay with 4 of the games after these important messages.